In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use Adobe Illustrator files in Figma. Start by opening Figma, either in your web browser or in the desktop app. Once you are inside a file, look toward the interface and make sure the Design tab is active. Clicking the Design tab places you squarely in the designing interface, which is where you'll be working with your imported artwork. From here, we'll use a plugin to bring in your Illustrator content. Click the Actions button at the top of Figma to open a menu. When the drop-down appears, move to the section labeled Plugins and Widgets. In the search field, type Convertify, and you should see it listed as Convertify, Sketch, Adobe, or Google. Select it to open the plugin. Inside Convertify, locate the option that says Export Figma to Unlayered EPS for print. You'll see a small arrow next to that option. Click the arrow to expand the menu. In the drop-down that appears, choose Import Adobe Illustrator to Figma. This tells the plugin you want to bring an Illustrator file into your current Figma file rather than exporting out of Figma. The plugin will now prompt you to add your file. You can click to browse your computer for your .ai file, or simply drag and drop the selected file into the window. If your assets are images that were prepared from Illustrator, you can drag and drop those as well. Give the plugin a moment to process larger files with many vectors, embedded images, or complex effects may take a little longer to convert. When the import completes, your Illustrator content will appear on the Figma canvas. At that point, you've successfully imported your Illustrator file to Figma, and you can begin working with it just like any other Figma object. A few quick tips to help you get the best results. Fonts used in Illustrator will be matched if they're available in Figma. If not, you may notice a substitute. So double-check key text layers. Most layers and groups transfer over well, but certain effects, blends, or clipping masks might render slightly differently. Zoom in and review strokes, gradients, and transparency. Your vectors are now editable with Figma's tools, so feel free to adjust colors, refine anchor points, and reorganize layers. If anything looks flattened, it may have been expanded in the original file. Consider simplifying the source before importing if you run into that. And that's the whole process. Open Figma, confirm the Design tab. Use the Actions button to access plugins and widgets. Search and select Convertify. Click the arrow beside Export Figma to Unlayered EPS for print. Choose Import Adobe Illustrator to Figma, and then click or drag and drop your file. You are ready to keep designing in Figma with your Illustrator artwork.